Alright, so friends, welcome. We're playing a really, really awesome looking Explorer slash Pioneer deck. My assistant Cassie pulled this from the deck dump somewhere. It looked really, really cool. Had to play it. We got a Beanstalk deck, the Beans. Of course, Up the Beanstalk is banned in Modern. Big player in Legacy. Haven't seen it much in Explorer slash Pioneer. But this deck looks to change that. This is a blue-black, sort of like a Phoenix-esque deck, right? We've seen sort of blue-black Phoenix before, blue-black kind of like cruise decks. Shredder, bunch of cantrips, Consider, and so on and so forth. Fatal Push and Thoughtseize are obviously great too. But rather than playing Phoenixes and relying entirely on the graveyard with cruises and Phoenixes and stuff like that too, we're playing Up the Beanstalks, which draw a card for big things. And we have a bunch of big things here. We got 4 copies of Stormwing Entity. This card's awesome. It's a 5-mana 3/3 flying with prowess, EDB Scry 2, but it costs 2 if you play an instant or sorcery card this turn. So play a cantrip, play this card on turn 3 is awesome. We also have Tolarian Terror, which is sort of like a delve card without needing to remove the cards, which is great. And you got Murderous Cut, which is their removal spell that can kill anything. This is our 1 delve card, obviously a much less taxing delve card than a card like Treasure Cruise. And what makes this deck cool is 2 things. 1, it's better against graveyard hate. And 2, if they ban Cruise, which they definitely will at some point probably this year, this deck is totally playable in the same sort of space, which is cool too. So we got Up the Beanstalk, we got Shredders, ready to rock and roll. Got a Shielder here too, one on the board also, a couple graveyard 8 cards, so on and so forth. And that's the deal. So let's get to it and get right to the games. Brought to you by...
In the search for the ultimate weapon, knowledge is power. Introducing Draftsmith, your new secret weapon for Magic the Gathering Arena Limited Mode. Draftsmith helps you pick the perfect card every time by providing an in-depth rating for each card. These ratings adapt based on the cards you've already chosen, making sure you always stay one step ahead of the competition. After the draft is done, Draftsmith recommends the optimal deck based on the cards you have chosen. Know more, win more. Download Draftsmith today from untap.gg.
Rock and roll. Look for Draftsmith on Bronze to Mythic, which will be starting up in 2 weeks when the set actually releases. OTJ, not Odyssey Tournament Judgment, chat. But here we go. So no green, but consider Shredder. We can keep this in. Obviously, let's do this. Let's rock and roll. All right, so land go. Harlaw says Oshi will stop making Magic add-ons, makes you a worse IRL player. Couldn't disagree more. You can't rely on it, but as far as like a helper that can help you kind of move from a lower plateau, I think they're very, very helpful. Case the Fudge Falcon here, off of Steam Vents. You have some sort of Ensoul artifact deck. It's fine, we're going to consider. Really want a green. I'm going to ship this. And we'll draw another Darkslick Shores. Sleight of Hand. Alright, not a great start. Obviously, Go for the Throat's a little awkward here, too, but... What's up, Lore? First time chatter, welcome. Right, folks, first hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, take a second. Like the video. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Support the content. Look at the schedule. Full set review. Boom. Friday. Check that one out. Alright. So we have a sack and kill my Shredder here, probably. Little torch the tower action's fun. We also want to play a slower game, so we're happy with this. What's up, Captain Jack? That's gone. They scry top. We draw Botanical Sanctum. Hell yeah. So let's go up the Beanstalk. Up the Beanstalk. And we'll draw that. We'll play a sleight of hand. Take a spell. A little flooded here. We got 3 in the bin and 4 lands in our hands. That's a lot. Obviously, Go throws a little awkward here, too, but we'll figure it out. Untap is a tool, and like all tools, it needs to be used right. Pedro says your stream is awesome, Jim. Wish I had 1% of your organization. Aww. Thanks, friend. I appreciate it. Stormwing Entity. We can't cast that yet. So they have a creature, but we can't push it, obviously. That's fine. We're trying to chill. We'll push the Copter and hopefully find a Go for the Throat target. Obviously, Go for the Throat's a little awkward against them, but it is what it is. It might even should. I can't talk. It's possible this should be Heartless Act, because A, it kills artifact creatures, and B, it's good against the 6 that's seeing a lot of play now in the Vampires decks, but we don't have that right now, so doesn't say go. All right, here's a Gleaming Gear Drake. Tilt. Let's go for the throat, idiot. All right, so we're going to crew. We're going to push. So get out of here.
Get off my plate.
Now their cases turn on also, though. Now we're going to have in trouble, actually, because our Overthroat's blank. No, it's not blank anymore, but... All right, here's an Epicure, sure. We have some ways to kill this, but... Solve the cases.
Well played, detective.
We're going to hold this for the entity.
Well played indeed.
All right, so we're going to go for the throat this, which feels awful, but whatever. We're going to Stormwing. And we're going to draw a card off Beans. We draw a Murderous Cut. That can kill the Gear Drake. That's awesome. Top card, Stormwing and Sleight of Hand. So you can Sleight into a Stormwing. This is great. This is insane. We're doing it, folks. Here's a land. We say go. We got Murderous Cut up. We've got next turn, Sleight into Stormwing and draw. We're doing it. We're doing it. They can start casing their stuff, but whatever, it's fine. So we're going to sack a case, make us into a 4/4 Flying Blood. Yeah, I was gonna say a little weird on that one. We can just block and trade and kill this. I think we just block and trade. We're the control deck. We're drawing a bunch of cards next turn also. We just block here. Murderous Cut this. Use the Prowess. Reef, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome. Happy to have you. Alright, so ship these. Kill that. Prowess this. Trade off here. Like, we're the control deck, right? We have Beans in play. We're just kind of doing our thing, drawing cards. So, draw a card of Murderous Cut. We draw a card of Storming Entity. Play Sleight of Hand. The Bean and... Oh, the Beans. Yeah, I don't have Thoughtseize. Screw Thoughtseize. Let's say Beans. Play Stormwing. Draw a card first. Shredder, sure. Stormwing. Double Beans. Draw. Draw. And they're just going to pack it up.
Game. Blouses.
That was awesome. All right, so we're going to bring in our... We're obviously concerned with Graveyard Hate. So we want to, like, shave down on some of our graveyard stuff, I think, in almost all post-board games. I want Shieldred, Terra Sunders. Mystical Disputes kind of gas against them, too, actually. Take out a Terror or two. Take out Cling to Dust. These Go for the Throats are pretty awkward. But, like... I don't know if we can afford to cut them. We can, I guess. This is 61. Thoughtseize Slight. Consider Shredder. The blot outs are greatest mana value. They're not great, honestly, but Tolarian Terror. Let's cut a blot out. Just like kind of mopey against them. We could bring in like Edict so bad too. It's fine. Let's try this. All right. Hand's good. Keep. Locking in green is fine. They mulliganed. Oh man, treasures. Ooh, look at this.
Yeah.
You are getting very sleepy. You do not see the ship in the sky. It was a weather balloon. Alright, here's an Epicure. And we draw an island. So, just going to land Opt. You can hear it arguing for, like, should I hold this Opt for the Stormwing on turn 3? We're just playing all the cantrips. You know, it's similar to Phoenix. You just catch the cantrips, you know. Reef! Reef says, hi, Jim, and everyone. Love you long time, but just follow on YouTube. Appreciate your content since years. Thanks for igniting my love for Waste Not. What a fun deck. Showcased it a long time ago and brought me back to Digital Magic. Keep up your hard working. I appreciate that, Reef. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Love my YouTubers. Take one. Waste Not is fun. I do like that deck a lot. Here's a Smuggler's Copter. And it's fine to take a little Opt and find a Thoughtseize. Yeah. I mean, like, we can just Shredder this turn. Thoughtseize. Storming. Yeah, I'll keep this. I don't love it, but... So we'll just go... We draw Push is a good draw. So we go Shredder this turn. There's a chance they play 2 spells next turn anyway. And they shred 4 us, which is cool too, so... Alright. Here's Darksteel Citadel. I guess if they put a... an Ensoul artifact on a Darksteel Citadel in game 1, we have like no real answers to it. We have Blot out, I guess, maybe. It might work, but... Here's Siren. Thoughts on Witherbloom Command? In what context? In the context of this deck? What does it do for us? The card's kind of weird, right? They attack. They loot. They discard a Sokazon. No blocks here. They just say go. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we are going to cast Thoughtseize. What do you got, friend? Take a little looky-loo. Gonna kill my poor Shredder. If they go to Torch it, is Torch 3 or 4? They're gonna Shrapnel Blast it? Alright, sure, I guess. 15, Thoughtseize. They gotta have a spell, right? Discard a land, not necessarily, but they discarded a land of the thing. Take a Stubborn Denial, sure. Alright, I mean, Stormwing's fine here. We probably just block and trade with the Copter. There's a Beanstalk, but no green yet. But at the same time, like, probably just keep it. We'll drop green eventually, right? We have another big Scry coming, too. Do I want second Fatal Push? Is a good question. I don't think I do, actually. I think we're going to work towards second Beans. Next turn will be Stormwing Push. Or in the other order, obviously, but... They're Ensoul deck, they can't draw Ensoul. So... I think we just take it here. Let's see what they discard. Discard a Siren. So they kept the card better than Spyglass Siren. Toxic Matt resub. Thanks so much. We got Toxic Matt, Top Hat Matt, Matt's for days. I'm just gonna no block. They have a Skilled Animator. That sucks. This is a 3 mana cost card. We cannot Fatal Push too. Damn. That's bad. That's really bad, actually. Alright, well, now I kind of want to cast this push, but I can't cast it here, and I can't cast Stormwing either. Maybe a bad Scry, honestly. I might have screwed this game up. We'll say go. Shit. Yeah, maybe a little punteroni here, honestly. Hand is like about as awkward as it could possibly be. Oh my god. Oh, and now we can like... Oh, this would be a horrendous attack if they attack with the freaking Copter, but we'll take it, I guess. Alright, just an awful attack, I think. I mean, maybe they trap last turn or something like that, but never mind. So, this is obviously great. Now we just push the freaking map and block the Copter. We take 7, but, like, we have a chance to win now, I feel like. So, it's untapped.gg free. Yes, there are paid functions, but most of it's free. All the deck tracking stuff is free. Alright, yeah, so do this, kill this. Now we just draw like any removal spell. Or a land, that's good too, I guess. Sure. Scry again. Sleight of hand is better than a random, I think. Alright. We got a chump block, but... What does Blot Out kill? Highest mana value? Greatest mana value, yeah. That's a block. This is attacking too? That's weird. Okay. So that turns off their Darksteel Citadel. I'm at 1 life, trying to stay alive here. Sleight of hand will find us a Shredder and a Thoughtseize. Okay. We are technically still alive. $20-1. Weird attack. They're going to skilled animate again. Sure. We draw Tear Asunder but can't get it. So obviously we just like our mana base failed this game. Whatever. Alright, whatever. You got me. Alright. Tough game, obviously. We just like couldn't cast our spells, but the color mana bases are not the best. So we're playing a million cantrips. We kind of just bricked, honestly, but I guess we only have 3, 6. We only have 8 green sources. That might actually be low. That might be a deck building error, honestly. 8's just too low, I think, for green sources, but probably want like 10 at least at minimum. Even with all the cantrips, I think, but whatever, it's fine. So we'll go to game 3 here. I think we're fine. I'm not worried. All right, on the play. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Thoughtseize is very good against them typically, so you only have like one or two payoffs. Where's Prof's Memory? I mean, it could be a Prof's Memory deck too, honestly, but that might be too many moving parts. Turn on Thoughtseize, turn 2 Shredder. Fuel a Murderous Cut, gotta consider. We have potentially turn 3 Shredder plus Consider, which would be awesome, obviously. Great time with that follow button, folks. Watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out TikTok. TikTok has been popping off lately. Check it out. Boom, look at this. The new Universes Beyond product from Magic the Gathering is going to blow your mind. You thought Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth was a big deal? Doctor Who? Street Fighter? Well, prepare yourself for the most ambitious crossover of all time. Gotta watch TikTok to find out what it is. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Alright, pay 2. Thoughtseize. They mulled to 5 and their hand is 4 lands, Shrapnel Blast. Oh my god. Yeah, I go to 4 there, I think. I don't think you can keep this hand. Alright, sure. So anyway, I started blasting. Sokazon, Pathway, Spire Bluff, Steam Vents. They do have a Gigantha, I guess, but I guess I don't actually have a tap. Whatever, sure. Let's play this, actually. Alright, bin the push. Shoulder, sure. Alright, I mean, like... Sure. That is some hand. What's up, Huel Borgen? Bloomin' frickin' Marsh. Buddy. Buddy, what's up? Say yo. Got the old Shelly, too. Triomes are too bad. There needs to be a few more green sources, honestly. It's like putting like 2 Overgrown Tombs or whatever, you know? Or Breeding Pools or whatever. Your cantrips go a long way. You know, like we're playing a million cantrips, which helps find your mana also. So. Have a lot of untapped questions you see here. I'll show it to you real fast. So this is the untapped overlay you see in your screen. So it tracks all of your cards and all of your opponent's cards. Just a HUD. You know, so you know your odds of drawing these. Obviously, you can just figure all this out, but like it just does it for you, which is nice. It makes it a little easier, which is nice. And of course, you see your game tracking as well. So, untap. We're gonna draw a cantrip. No. We're drawing a lot of reactive cards. Our opponent isn't doing anything, so that's a nice little, you know, both players doing nothing kind of thing. But what's up, mono red? Download it for free. Use my link, please. They do sponsor me, obviously, and they are freaking great. And there are a few paid functions, mostly free, though. We're going to see a Rending Volley on my Ledger Shredder. You got it. Alright, untap and draw a Storming Entity. I mean, kind of an annoying game where like they're just not playing anything, so therefore I can't play anything or do anything. They kept 4 lands, Shrapnel Blast. They got the 5-card hand. I would have gone to 4, personally. They draw a Citadel. They find a Ensoul artifact here also. It would be really embarrassing to lose this game, by the way. I should throw it out there. So here's Gigantha. Old Gigantha. We can use Murderous Cut now, which is cool. So it's on tap. So now we're going to Murderous Cut this. Dump the whole graveyard. And cast the Storming Entity. Shredding. We draw a Watery Grave. We'll just dump the Watery Grave, honestly. Crank this boy out. Scry 2. Terrace under Consider. Love both of these, actually. So now you have a nice insurance policy against Ensoul artifacts. We attack for 1. Feeling great. Appreciate the folks in chat like Mike and Crimson, who do a lot of helping out with the soundboard for Bronze to Mythic. If you ever want to hear your own sound or a sound that you like on my channel, in my Discord, we have a channel for that. It's just soundboard. You can suggest whatever you want in there. And all you pile drivers are a big part of what I do, so you're all freaking great. Tip my cap to y'all. So we got a Tear Asunder. They could obviously have a Stubborn Denial here, I suppose. We can't cast any other spells, though. Alright. I'm going to cast Shieldred. Like, they have no other artifacts for Shrap Blast. Like, if I was at 10, I think I might be a little more conservative here, but... get out of my plane was me. Thank you very much.
Get off
That's me.
my plane.
Most of the folks who help on the soundboard are for the bronze smithing set specifically. There's land 5. They have Sokazan also. No blocks. Spyglass Siren. Great. This next turn's obviously great for us. And now we're going to game of life. See, this game is over. Put a fork in it. Bin Dark Slick Shores. Draw Tolarian Terror. It costs a lot right now, but that's, you know, fine for the moment. We have Tear Asunder. We have Fatal Push. We are going to Tear Asunder. So I want to see if this resolves or not before I make more plays. So they have a negate. Wow, I'm surprised. All right, here's a negate. So we're gonna counter that. We're gonna connive, discarding, I guess, a land, and then gain some more life. Now we have Murderer's Cut and Fatal Push up. Sure. Let me just jam here, I think. Just jam across the board, honestly. I can just kill this. I think there's dead, right? There's dead. I'm sorry. I'm just freaking slow rolling. Let's kill this. They had Sokazan up before, now they don't. So I thought they had 2 more blockers, but we'll take it. All right, let's do this. 1-0. The Beans getting it done. All right, on the play. That is not a good hand. I'm mulligan. Give me 1 cantrip and I would keep, but sure. This hand's good. Keep this, dump Shieldred. And just fire up the old Thoughtseize. I guess we have a tap land. That sucks. I didn't realize that, but it's fine. Thoughtseize. We got a Phoenix deck playing Memory. So we have Impulse, Opt, Impulse, Shredder, Memory. 2 blue sources also. We could take the Opt here if we feel like super frisky. We play enough removal spells where, like, the memory doesn't really matter, I don't think. I'll take an Opt. Yeah, I'm Psycho, but... They got no red. I did not see Origin Story redeemed. Remind me when I cast a creature. Blot out. Sure, oops. Oh, that sucks. I didn't actually realize that. Alright. That's annoying. Consider. Yeah, that's why you don't Thoughtseize cantrips usually. They just drew another one, but both these cards didn't seem to matter that much. We should have ways to kill it. Maybe just take the Shredder. You know, we have a kill spell. Right, so they're gonna say go and not play Shredder. So they just drew a freaking Picklock Prankster too. God, the Phoenix deck is so stupidly good. Just like never doesn't have it. Just all cantrips. Alright, so we take the island. We cast our Stormwing Entity. Ideally, they Prankster but can't find a red. That would be the best case scenarios here. So here's Stormwing. Scry 2. How do you think Stormwing Entity got here? What do you mean? Oh, right. Yeah, origin story. 1 second. Keep the beans. It began as a small little cloud. A whisper, really. On the wind. Moisture. Evaporating. Weather stuff. But then it grew. And it grew. And it grew some more. until it came to the point that it grew wings and sprout into a giant entity that unfortunately died. They found 2 more phoenixes too? Jesus. Alright, well, that's bad. Might be in trouble here, honestly. Let's play beans. Alright. That's not ideal. Oops. Discard another Phoenix? This Phoenix deck is way too good. I'm sorry. Alright, keep that. We're just dead. Like, we're just stone dead. Even though Phoenix wasn't the big deck of the Arena Champs, like, Phoenix is just by far the best deck in Pioneer. It's not even close. I don't know why Cruise is still legal, but what are you gonna do? Stay have 3 spells here. We're stone dead. Yeah. Pretty powerful finding 3 Phoenixes in your top 3 cards. I think our Thoughtseize is probably bad, but whatever. Here's an opt. They just don't miss, you know? It's all cantrips, they just never miss. Blot out exiles. Like, if I only had 1 Phoenix, probably fine this game. The good news is that our deck is like built for the post Treasure Cruise banning world. They bricked? Inconceivable. That's not possible. They actually bricked. Okay. Is it a Spire Buff now for a land? Damn. So we're gonna just definitely some tension here between Tolarian Terror and Murderous Cut. That's for damn sure. Got a Murderous Cut Stormwing, so. Alright, yeah. We'll just cut this. We'll exile 3 things. And tap 2. And then just cast our... So draw a card off this. Here's to consider. Draw a card off this. The problem is, like, they just have 3 Phoenixes next turn. You know, so, like, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. We had bottomed our Shieldred, too. Our 1 copy of Shieldred. Shred again. Okay. They have Impulse for my Stormwing, too. Yeah, it's gross. I mean, they missed last turn, right? I don't know how they can miss this turn, personally, but... Discard a land. Consider, yeah. Alright, let's go to the next game. Alright, tough game, obviously. I mean, like, they ran really, really well. And we might have taken the wrong card with Thoughtseize, so... Let's bring in our Go Blanks, our Shieldred. I don't think I'll grab Digger's Cage. Doesn't stop the cruises. Mystical Dispute, certainly interesting. I would say Blot Out is not very good. Honestly, our Storming's really bad this matchup. They just die to Fiery Impulses, which sucks. We got a Cling, which is fine. The Fatal Pushes are fine. Go for the Throat is not great. We definitely want some kill spells, though, because, like, we need to kill their things. We, could cut down on Stormwings, because, like, we can just play them later once they can't impulse them with a spell up, which is kind of hard to do, honestly. Tolarian Terror is pretty great. It's got Ward 2. I feel like 2 Go Blanks is just not enough. Duress is also interesting, too. I wouldn't mind a Duress or 2. Let's shave, like, 2 Stormwings and a Go for the Throat. Let's try this. Leon of the Void is obviously a possible sideboard option. And that's the, for me, that's the damning piece of information. What the hell is this?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
The damning piece of information of why Phoenix should be banned is that people are boarding a Leon of the Void against it. And, like, Phoenix is inherently a fair deck. And if you're bringing in Leyline against a fair deck, that's a problem. That means, it means that things have gotten too far, you know? So I'm mulligan this, obviously. I mean, sure, I guess. We'll keep this. Leyline's the card you want. You know, like we played 4 Leyline in our Vampires deck, but it's just not that fun to play, obviously. It's a pretty, you know, kind of meh card. I'm going to switch to the creature. Is there a world where they ban Phoenix itself? No. Treasure Cruise is the problem. Treasure Cruise is always the problem. It's banned in every other format for a reason. It's going to be banned in Pioneer eventually. Just when is the question, you know? They have Axe, Phoenix, Opt, Brazen Borrower. Their hand's pretty bad, honestly. Let's take the Axe, the Borrower, and the Phoenix or whatever. Draw a Bloom Marsh. That's pretty cool. You don't really have a thing to take yet. Thoughtseize, Tolarian Terror. Let's take the Tolarian Terror. I don't want to Thoughtseize, really, honestly. Like, they haven't improved their hand, really. Just wait. Try and have a Cruise in, like, turn 4, maybe. Here's your Opt. Start getting their thing going. I would also be surprised if Treasure Cruise and Fable are legal in 2025 in Pioneer. They got Pyromancer, and now we're going to do our thing. Here we get to go. Can they cruise yet? No. So we're gonna probably just Beanstalk and then kill this Pyromancer. Fire up the beans. Draw a card. Sure. Let's push this thing. So we got Thoughtseize Terror next turn. It's pretty good. Play a land and say go. Love it. All right. Thoughtseize you. What do you got for me, friend? Any goodies? This is our turn 4 Thoughtseize, fishing for a Treasure Cruise. And there it is. God, we're so good looking. Give me that. That's mine now. Tolarian Terror, draw a card. I also prefer to cast it for 1, not 3. But 3 is fine, too. 3 mana, 5/5, Ward 2, draw cards. Pretty good. They shock. Here comes a burb. No. I don't get it. Oh, they drew Lightning Axe, maybe? No. I don't know what's going on. I'm lost. I need an adult. Oh, they want to bounce it. That's terrible. Right? I just draw another card. What are you doing? Okay. Sure. I love drawing more cards. Ship it. Draw a card. I'd like to draw a non-Botanical Sanctum card if possible, but sure, I'll take that. We got Cut Up also. Here's a Consider. Sure. Always on the way to their next cruise, though. That's the issue. Play a land, play an Arclight Phoenix. I think I just kill it. Just like I want to draw a card here, too. Alright. Draw a card. It's a land. Alright. This is getting a little silly here. We're playing 20 lands. Draw a Mystical Dispute. Sure. Yeah, 20 lands, you know, it's a little much. A little much, but... Tolarian Terror trying to coast to coast here. There's a Steam Vents. We draw a Shredder. Attack for 5. Top Eye Curiosity. Deck's all pretty sweet. I think it definitely can be built a little bit differently, but here's Shredder. And they're going to borrow. I'm just going to counter it so I can loot. Yeah, that's fine. You can't counter a Cruise anyway, right? So they have too many cards, so just counter this. Get our Connive on. Getting silly. They cast the Cruise for 1. I couldn't counter anyway, so alright, cool. So that's game 2. Let's go to game 3, and does anything change for us? Worth the wild cards. This is our first match of a deck. Second match of a deck, I would not. I make no, claims to the validity of how good this deck is. Played 1 match so far. Seems cool. I think this is like the kind of deck that like once when they ban Cruise, this deck will get a lot better too. So, all right. So Pyromancer, go for throw Blot Out. Blot Out's like kind of interesting, but let's right back. All right, here we go. Game 3 on the draw. Let's draw a go blank, please. It is not if, it is when they ban Treasure Cruise. It's banned in every format. It's not going to be legal forever, I promise you. I would be surprised if this time next year, Cruise is still legal in Pioneer. I wrote an article about it too. You can read the article on coolstuffinc.com. Hand is terrible, Mulligan. Hand is also terrible. What is going on here? I think we gotta keep this, honestly. But check out the article here, coolstuffinc.com. Boom, there it is. I lay it all out for you, and the absurd win rate at the Pro Tour is the big smoking gun or whatever. So if we keep this, we draw any land. We can cast an Up the Beanstalk. Drawing a blue land would be great too. We have a push for a turn 2 Shredder also. I'm not going to 5. I'm just going to keep this. Keep this shit Murderous Cut. Say a prayer, folks. I need your energy. Hype in chat. Tap land go. That is not a land. Player Shredder, say go. Let's go. Come on now. What's going on? What's up, friend? What are your thoughts on things and stuff? So, do you like stuff?
Yeah.
There, what is going on? It's turn 2. We're deep in the tank. We're scraping the gravel at the bottom of the fish tank. What? They don't show up, and we draw land.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Opponent's phone died or something, I guess. Have a nice tight match here too, you know? Our opponent's their phone just died. Okay. Sure. We'll take it. That's you know what they should do? They should not ban Treasure Cruise. But if you want to play Cruise, you gotta play on your phone with a bad battery. That's just how it works. Here's a Shredder. Yeah, this game's over. Alright, so drop Town Sanctum. Obviously we're insane. That's awesome. We're going to consider our options. Just like casting it, so draw Thoughtseize. That's super awkward. I guess I punted. I should have played this land. It's obviously the third land we're playing anyway, and then drawing Thoughtseize is a very common thing to happen too. I'm dumb. Yeah, whatever. I'll just say go. We're gonna upkeep Fatal Push so we don't connive. Yeah, so we'll go upkeep, Fatal Push. Hey, Mike, are you in chat? Opinion on Amalia? I think it's pretty obnoxious also. I don't know, though, because the thing is, once you ban Cruise, or if you ban Fable, now there's a whole host of other annoying cards, too, so I don't really know, honestly. I don't know the answer. Mike, can you make a command, !Helix, and have it linked to my TikTok? That should be pinned on TikTok. That's about the Helix story. There's a Picklock Prankster.
Get off my plane.
Love this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, so slide in. We have Thoughtseize too. They've got 2 cards in the bin now, so not even close to Cruise yet. Awesome. If I push it on my turn, they connive. So I don't want them to connive and get a free card off their shredder. We're going to sleight of hand off the green land. Let's keep shielded. We're going to Thoughtseize them. Their hand is Pyromancer, Picklock, Shredder, Arclight, Lightning Axe. Lightning Axe, of course, being the answer to my shielded. We have a Go Blank queued up. Also, we don't have our Rule Spell though for these creatures. I think it's fine. Let's take the axe. Take the axe. If I play a Lammas turn, I have not. Just play Opt. I'm gonna ship this. Sure. Okay. Little Scry Bug for you. They're in a Prankster. And they find a Mystical Dispute and say go. We draw Tolarian Terror.
Bingo!
Alright.
I can't Go Blank them all, so I gotta go. They didn't discard the Phoenix, actually. Interesting. So, do we just like Terror here and draw a card, probably? Because, like, nothing. The only thing Go Blank does is stop them from drawing a cruise. I'm gonna guess this for this. Actually, hold on. Don't want to have triple blue for sleight of hand also. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm this is not blue land. Cast Beanstalk thingy. Do the thing. They're going to dispute my Tolarian Terror. Whatever. Draw a card. It's fine. Draw a card. You draw a land. You draw a tap land. Sure. So we're going to sleight of hand. Terror number 2. Love it. Now we'll just play a land and say go. We're going to freaking Go Blank them. Just don't draw a cruise this turn. That's all I ask. Just don't draw a freaking cruise. Here's a Shredder. Here's a Picklock Prankster. Sure. And we have Terror Go Blank. And go for the throat. That's pretty good too. Let's start with Tolarian Terror. Let's see what we draw. Okay. It's just blanking time. Let's Opt first, I guess. I'm so stupid. It's just actually fine. Because now they get to discard more. That was probably wrong. It doesn't actually matter. Never mind. I'm just... Shut up, Jim. Shredder. I'm just going to bend that. Draw Thoughtseize. Awkward. Just going to blank. Fire up the old Blankaroni. I don't know if my sequencing was great here, honestly, but they discard 2 considers. They have a Soul Pyromancers. They have a, they have some threats. This is usually how the post-board games look with the Graveyard Hate. They bring in a bunch of creatures. Pyromancer lines up well against my Terror, obviously. We have a land. No. We're just going to kill the Pyromancer. And I guess attack. I mean, I want to play Shieldred too, but I could Thoughtseize and then play Shieldred. Let's just attack. Let's just start there. Let's play Shieldred. They can't have a Lightning Axe, obviously, so let's just play Shieldred and then Thoughtseize. They'll get to connive, but we'll take the card anyway, so they have to take more off their Shieldred. So, oh, look who's here. Look who's here. They discard a Mystical Dispute. They keep a land in their hand. Nope, it's an Opt. Why don't they cast the Opt? What are you doing? What's... Cast the Opt, make a token, right? What are you... Whatever. Sure. We'll take it, obviously. Say go. They had a free token. Maybe 2 tokens, actually. Let's chain some Opts together. Alright. Shelly takes it down. Sloppy match on my part. I'm not going to lie. That was a sloppy one. But what are you going to do? We are... Ladder reset, and you gotta start the climb again. Just do our thing. Alright, on the play. Hand is great. Keep. Love it. More beans, please. Thoughtseize. They're playing a little Vein Ripper action. They have a Duress, 2 Rips, a Harvester, and a Bitter Triumph. It's pretty easy Duress here. I want to keep this this Beanstalk rolling. So they draw Sorin. We're in for a game, folks. What can I say? All right. Beans. Beanin'. Tolarian Terrors for days. I gotta cast some spells here, obviously. Here's a Harvester. We're gonna consider first. Oh, never mind. Time to shred. We're gonna shred. I think we just kill the Harvester, maybe. I don't know. They're gonna kill my Shredder. So I kind of want to keep the consider too. Let's just kill this. Kill this. Let's loot. We shred. I'm gonna dump. It's our second spell going in the bin. I want to cast these terrors faster, right? So like, I guess I just shred a terror, and next turn go shredder consider. That's pretty good. So I just shred a terror, I guess. Makes me sad to discard a terror, honestly, but next turn shredder consider is really good. So. They're going to blood a Vein Ripper. That's a great sign. If your opponent starts to turn with a blood or a clue, it's a huge sign of weakness, which is great for us. So, kill a Shredder, sure. Take 3, sure. No problems here. Draw an island. All right, let's Shredder consider. You'll hold the land. And draw Bloody Marsh. All right, sure. Go for the throat. We'll keep that. Play Marsh, they go. We can just play this for 4 next turn, I guess. I'm a vampire! Here's a Blued Tithe Harvester. Big rips. We got, what, 2 blotouts in our main deck? Let me draw a Thoughtseize. That is also pretty good. So... Thoughtseize, go for the throat, and then and then discard a spell. Will give us a terror also. Thoughtseize you. They go to kill my Shredder response. Do I kill their thing in response? Maybe. They aren't that far from hard casting the Ripper. Seem to be aware of that, but. I'm seeing double. Alright, so Ripper's gone. I guess I'm just gonna cast this. Target this. Shred. Spell, please. This is greedy. You know, this is dumb. No, it's a blot out! I need to keep that to kill the freaking Vein Ripper. Ah! I shouldn't have cast this go for the throw. It was just too greedy. Just totally unnecessary. I could have just cast Terror for 3, drawn a card. That was just really, really dumb. Just the worst. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. Whatever. Oh, I feel so bad. Alright, I'll keep the blot out. They're gonna go Duress Land. Attack for 2. Oh, boy. Blot out from the unknown, obviously, freaking Aftermath set. Gotta hold this, there you go. Oh, man. I'm a vampire! Folks, what do we say on this channel? Might have some new viewers right now. All my rags gotta let me know here. What do we say? What do we say to a card like Vein Ripper on a board like this? Can you help me out? Can you help me out, chat? Can we do that, please?
Get off my plane.
You're the opponent. Get out of here. Also, play bad win anyways. Yes, that's true too. Cling to dust. Sure. Let's cling Just a random spell in their graveyard and just draw a card. Cling to draw. We draw a sleight of hand. Alright, that's a connive. Cool. Connive. Alright, let's... There's a shoulder. Keep that shoulder. Thank you. And... Yes, consider. Go for the throat. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. God, I should say. I played this entire set of games really sloppy. She'll have to blow up. I was thinking I was tapping my lands. Just like, yeah, it probably won't matter. Playing bad, winning anyway. All right, sure. So, scoreboard. What's the scoreboard say, huh? So, we're going to bring in, I would say you want... What? Matchup seems pretty good. We have all good answers. Cut the Cling to Dust. They bring an Edict, maybe. Kind of the Shielder, too, honestly. Maybe not. Dispute, Negate. Cling, Tear Asunder. I could not blow open? Alright. Oh, the problem is I didn't check. The problem is I didn't check, you know? A lot of times, a mistake is a mistake, not because you have made a gameplay error, but because you didn't think about it. Like, you might not have a better play anyway, but you didn't think about other possible options. You just did the dumb thing first without checking your work. So, it's important. So, we are on the draw. We drew fast lands. Our mana's pretty good. We can keep this. We got the turn 3, blot out if necessary. Duress. Sure. That's fine. Old blot out. It's gone. It is gone. Sleight of hand. Survey says Murderous Cut or Breeding Pool. Let's take the Murderous Cut. Let's see what next turn's in store for us. Blood Tithe Harvester. Thoughtseize. Okay. Take a look. They got shouldered and 3 lands. Alright, easy game. Land sleight of hand. Find a land here, please. Yes, we can. Ship that. Next turn we get Stormwing. Pretty cool also. This card costs 5 mana. And 5 mana is the magic number in this format because it cannot be hit by a Fatal Push at any point, which is awesome. So, discard a land, play a Mutavault, attack for 3. All cool with me. We're going to go... I can just push now, honestly. Just kill this thing. Fatal Push, Stormwing. Alright, ship it. Can't Fatal Push me. Scry, looking for something good. We find a Beanstalk and a land. Ship the Beanstalk. Ship the beans. We have possible beans into Murderous Cut if we want it. Definitely some tension between Murderous Cut and the Tolarian Terrors, which I'm not loving. We're not filling our graveyard at like a ridiculous rate. So it feels like it's one or the other kind of thing, maybe. It's a good card. Yeah, because again, this card can kill anything, which like Fatal Push cannot. So land, Fable the Mirror Breaker. It's pretty good. So pretty easy kill this token for sure, I think. Let's go beans. Let's draw a card. Prowess, Murderous Cut. I tried the Artifact Premier drafts. I have not, no. I may do one. That may be an episode of Bronze Mythic Toads.
What?
There's like a weird artifact draft thing up. So, might be an off-season draft.
Sounds like fun.
So, we're going to consider before I Murderous Cut, just see if we can draw a Fatal Push. Thanks, Reeve. Appreciate it. Happy to have you, my friend. Kind words again. Thank you very much.
Aww.
Marsh. It's the same card again. The Scribebug is out of hand. Target this. Exiling. Whatever. Just keep some spells in the graveyard. Draw a card. Give me some prowess. Give me some cards. Beans, beans, beans. Alright. Few too many lands, but sure. Attack for 6. Fable's so good. Card's so good. Discarding Leyline of the Void and Blackcleave Cliffs. So we didn't really consider Leyline in our boarding. Probably should have shaved like a Terror, maybe a Murder's Cut. They're going to Triumph, take 3, sure. And Mutavault. Sure, all fun. We're going to untap and draw a Ledger Shredder. Let's cast the Shredder. Let's cast an Opt. God damn it. Alright. That's fine. Go for the throat. Okay. I'm going to keep that. Now that I have second beans, staying alive is the #1 factor. If I should go Land Ripper here, I can just kill it. Suck it up. Plant the beans, so... Sweet, we'll take it.
After it was all over, he took us in the house to serve his pancake.
All right, over to untap.gg where we track all of our games. Obviously, download for yourself in my link in chat or description. Untap.gg, check it out. And a solid 3-0. It's a less than solid play, honestly. Could have played tighter for sure, but deck's pretty sweet. Again, I think that like as long as Cruise is legal, this deck might not be it. But if Cruise ever gets banned, oh boy, we're going for it. And again, also there's a factor that like this deck is not nearly as reliant on the graveyard as Phoenix is. The only card, if your opponent plays a Rest in Peace against you or a Leon of the Void, these are the only cards that hurts, right? Cut and Terror, and you can just like board down on these. So like, if people are super graveyard hateful, this is a way to do that also. And this is a very important thing. Whenever you're playing a deck that's similar to another deck, you need to ask yourself, why am I not playing the other deck? What is the competitive advantage that this deck has over the stock deck, right? And that's it. This deck is much less vulnerable to graveyard hate, which is pretty cool. So, deck was sweet. I liked it a lot. And, yeah, there you go. Results don't lie. I'm going to keep going on stream, but you two folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.